Hi, we're back at Mark's Electrical Studio and today we're looking at the Gorenje Retro Chic RK60359OW fridge freezer. This 1950s style product looks great in classic snow white, but it's available in other colours and opposite hinges too. These retro models are a lot of fun and a bit of a statement. People love them. They look old, but they're the latest technology. And there you can see the efficient LED light shining up that lovely big space. It's 229 net litres of capacity. It's very well organised with deep door shelves. Now the top door shelf is a lidded dairy shelf, and inside you've got a novel egg holder that closes for 6 and opens for 12. Just plonk that in there. Shelf 2, the next shelf down, is a nice deep size as well. You get plenty in there. This is my favourite one, shelf 3, which is the bottle shelf. It's got a retainer to stop the bottles moving around, and there's a small shelf within itself for smaller bottles. There's also a very low profile shelf at the bottom that you can put smaller items in, like your chocolate or something like that. Looking into the fridge, we've got 3 glass adjustable shelves and a bottle rack. Now you can move these around as much as you like. You can even remove the bottle rack to free up extra space for your shelves. The 4th shelf is glass as well and acts as a lid for the massive fruit and veg crisper. That is a really big one. It's great. I love it. And finally, in the fridge, the temperature control adjustment is at the top on the panel. The fridge is fan assisted, and that helps to keep the temperature consistent throughout the fridge, top and bottom. It also benefits from super cool. That's when you come home with a big shop, you put your food in, it drops the temperature down by 3 degrees centigrade for 6 hours before bringing it back up again. So let's move on to the freezer, which has 92 litres of net capacity and offers 3 big deep drawers which are easily removable for loading. There's also a novelty ice cube container, which we like, in there. Then there's a couple of small low profile drawers for your ice creams and lollies in the door. Now let's move on to the dimensions. There's a height of 1,884 millimetres, there's a width of 600 millimetres, and the depth is 640 millimetres. On appliances like this, you normally need to add on 5 millimetres either side of the appliance for clearance. However, another important dimension on these is the door balcony on the hinge side. The door is bulbous and its thickness must be taken into account for when you put it up to a side wall to allow for opening. There's also a high profile handle that's got to be taken into account as well, to the width. Now, as a rule of thumb, a 90-degree opening of the door adds about 100 millimetres to the width, but the shelves in the fridge cannot be taken out at that. They've got to be the door's got to be open all the way. However, the drawers in the freezer can be taken out at a 90-degree angle. So, summing up, this A++ energy rated product looks great. The retro look and the modern tech is a really good combination. The 342 litres of gross capacity means it is plenty big enough for a medium-sized family, and all with 5 years parts and labour guarantee. And you could have it tomorrow, free delivery from Mark's Electrical, and that includes evenings and weekends.